Hey guys, welcome back to the Table Tennis Daily Cast. Now we've got a really unique episode here where we've got Anders Lin, who recently defeated world number one Lin Shidong, and he's reviewing the match with us.
Yeah, it's really interesting to get like the player insights of what's going through their mind during the game, which is quite rare to see. So yeah, we picked up a lot of cool stuff, and Anders obviously gave us his thoughts on the match, and also looking back a bit to when he beat the previous world number one, Wang Chuqin.
He's done very well in the last couple of years. Now, guys, later this week is the WTT Finals, which me and Tom will both be attending in Hong Kong. We can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. All the points added up throughout the year, and all those players have qualified for this massive finals event. So it's going to be awesome. Anders is seeded 16 out there, so he'll be out there as well. Be keeping a close eye on him, and of course, all the other players.
Absolutely. Now, guys, check out more information on WTT Finals in the links in the description. For now, let's see what Anders has got to say on his win over Lin Shidong.
All right, guys, we are back here at China Smash with another podcast with Talk of the Town. Anders Lin, how you doing?
Feeling quite good, thank you.
It's great to have you on the cast again. You're actually our first ever guest to come on twice.
Oh, it's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you, man. It's
Great to have you, yeah. And you've obviously had a good start here already, winning your first game against Quadri earlier today. So feeling good out there?
I mean, first round is always difficult. When you come to a new venue, the hall is a little bit different. You might play with different balls, different tables. So the timing for me in the first round is always a little bit off. So if I played good or not, I don't really think about that. It's just to try and survive the first round, and I did. So if you take that into the aspect, then yeah, I'm feeling quite good.
Nice.
Good. And listen, let's just get straight to the point. Last year when we was here with you, you took out Wang Chuqin. It was insane. I think 150 million people watched it in China. It blew up. It went crazy. Recently, you just took out Lin Shidong in Macau. That was crazy. Like, you just took out two world number ones in the space of a year. What's going through your head? We want to talk to you about that match.
That match was really good. I even told my coach in the warm-up before the match, like, if I'm ever going to beat him, it will be today. I'm feeling so good. Wow. In the practice, everything was just feeling great. Body was feeling great, and that my timing and touch, I couldn't miss anything, I felt like. So, I mean, I went into the match and I really believed, okay, today I will have the level to beat him.
Confidence is everything.
Yeah.
Taken. And okay, interesting. So so in the training hall then, what were you feeling then? Like, you must get something just thrown at you, just an ooze of confidence. As you mentioned, touch, spins,
yeah.
But what is that? Is it just, what makes you click like that? How do you find that?
I mean, depending on who your opponent is, of course, if you play against Lin Shidong, Wang Chuqin, your normal game is most likely not going to be enough to win. You have to add a little bit extra. You have to go for a little bit more risky shot, get a little bit more quality in your serve, receive, your counterattacks. So, of course, in the practice, I knew I need to play like this to win. Mm-hmm. And normally when I then try to up my level, you make a little bit more mistakes, but it's the right thing to do. But that day, I just didn't make any mistakes in the practice. And
that's a great feeling.
So I just went into the match with like full confidence, and I felt like I was playing better than ever.
So cool. And I guess like it's not easy because you can't just do one good shot. You've got to do multiple shots, multiple games to get the win. You have to be so consistent with that level.
Yeah. I think like you mentioned it a bit last year when you played like Wang Chuqin as well, not only obviously going for more risk, but also trying to do something a bit different, like outside the normal. Because like you said, in a standard, open topspin game, the Asian players, especially Chinese, are just, they're so strong.
Yeah. No, that's a little bit different though. Last year against Wang Chuqin, I was actually, I'm a lot better of a player today than 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, I really needed to do a lot of strange things because I was moving worse. My forehand power was worse. My backhand was worse.
Interesting.
In this match against Lin Shidong, I mean, I'm. If you've seen it,
you felt like it was more your level than throwing Wang Chuqin off.
Against Wang Chuqin, I felt like I won because he had a bad day. Against Lin Shidong,
interesting.
I actually just felt that he was playing. And I was playing really good.
You were just really strong.
And I just felt like I could compete in his game on that given day as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, when I'm watching your game, it seems like just from the off, you're so effective with your serve, just looks so difficult to play against. Your push as well, your like touch, you can hear the contact is so good. Like what's happening there? How are you doing that? It seems you can see you've chopped it in half. It's got so much backspin. Just touch, it's a feeling, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to explain actually what goes into a shot like that. Because if you hit it a tenth of a second later or earlier, it's a mistake. If you hit it a little bit lower or higher on the racket, it's a mistake. It's a lot of small things where you really have to hit it in the right way with the right technique to actually make it consistent. It's very hard to explain, actually. Yes, it's very hard to explain.
You have a YouTube channel. You got some good tips on there.
I will make it. I will
Please.
make a video on
Okay.
it. I've had a break now, but I think I'm gonna start making videos again in the near future.
Nice. And I guess what you talk about when you're in the training hall, you can feel it when things are going well, where like you're doing that shot and it's not flying and it's going on. And
I guess the hard part is replicating that more and more often, right?
Yes,
like how do you get to that point more is kind of like your challenge now, right? I assume.
for sure.
So
Anders, before we do something slightly different with this podcast, because why not? What we've got is a video of your final game against Lin Shidong. We'll have to just talk through it with you and react to it. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
bring it up.
Great. Fantastic.
Let's get the laptop out.
Yeah, we want to know what's going through your mind in certain moments. If you can remember.
Match analysis.
Match analysis.
First ever, guys.
But now you took one of the ideas from videos on my channel.
Ah, damn.
So you owe me one. You owe me a video idea.
So I think, Anders, before we start then, going into the 7th game here, what is thinking in your mind? Obviously, you were confident going into the match. I guess you're thinking, right, one big last game now. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, in the 6th game, I kind of lost 11-2.
Yeah, and you were doing all sorts of different things, like strawberries and...
I don't know. I think I lost a little bit concentration because, I mean, it's a big moment when you're leading 3-2. I started to set out by missing a few shots that I believe I had put on the table throughout the most of the match. And then, already at 1-6 or 1-7, I just was like, I'm starting now to prepare for 7th game. So in the last few points, I was only thinking about 7th.
Right.
But that also helped because then I was prepared for 7th game. Yeah. So
Right. So you're not actually like giving up. But you're just trying to.
on the 6th set, I didn't really.
Yeah.
care.
Just like right. Okay. 7th game.
Because at 1-7 in that situation, okay, I knew I was not coming back. Of course, I had not given up on the match. I was thinking every power in my head was going on how I'm gonna deal with the pressure in the 7th game.
Got you. Cool. Should we kick it off?
Let's have a look.
Let's
then.
go.
This right here is probably the biggest game of his life. The biggest individual
Getting the commentary in there from Fraser.
It's great. So wide forehand there. I guess you just.
Yeah, I
you're
did it a
thinking that-
lot throughout the match because I felt it helped me get him to the position I wanted to in the receives.
There's another look.
See again,
Yeah.
and I was doing this combo quite a few times. Not only is the long serve dangerous because I'm good on the follow-up attack, but also he is maybe expecting it, which means he will be later on the receive on the short serves. So it's a little bit win-win.
Yeah.
Sure.
fighting for his life. Shidong on top of the ball.
Snake.
Hook shot.
Oh, see this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, not much to say. He just played a great point.
That was crazy, yeah.
I should have gone for a strawberry or something on the last shot. But yeah, when you lose a point like that, there's nothing to do except applaud your opponent.
Yeah, there's no analysis of this
Yeah.
one.
No.
You did well though. He was putting you under so much pressure at the
Yeah.
start, and you're still in the
Just
point.
hanging in there, yeah.
Hanging in there.
Same there.
Again, good placement
Yeah.
from him, yeah.
Placement.
You're going for quite a slow first heavy spin ball
Yeah.
as well. Not being
Yeah.
safe.
He hadn't stepped around so many times, I feel like, so I didn't expect him to step around with the counter.
And good with the serve, yeah. He's like a bit unsure of like, is it going to be long serve
Yeah.
again? I'm not sure kind of feeling.
A lot of players talk about the serve receive is so important,
Yeah, it is.
and if you can win points like this, it must give you a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
It also makes them stressed out as well
Yeah,
because they're
for
like
sure.
in doubt. Like,
Yes.
It's that serve again.
3 was one too many. That time he was really ready for it. So
That can happen though, right? And then
Yeah,
you have to
it
like adapt during the game, and
that's
you're like,
just a bet you take. Yeah. What does
Yeah.
my opponent expect? Okay, I try this.
Right.
Sometimes
Sometimes
they're
it
ready,
works.
sometimes they're not.
But it can help maybe down the line in the match, because now they might be thinking you might do that again,
Yeah.
and then short is more effective.
Yeah. That's not a good receive.
So what happened then? You misread the spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
He
should not.
served top spin there.
Yeah,
right?
it should not pop up that high. I mean, he has great serves, of course. But that is that's a bad receive.
So you should have flicked it maybe? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
that was better.
This one I know.
This is the legendary one.
This is the one I'm still sad and having nightmares about losing. Because here I'm just like, normally I don't win spin points, so I'm just like, put it on table, he will miss. Put it on table,
Yeah.
he will miss.
And the
So his
backhand,
backhand is
yeah,
backhand.
that's
Wow.
just crazy.
I just don't understand how he is under pressure from so far away, and his backhand, like, he just puts 4-5 in a row on the table.
so safe.
And they're so safe. Yeah, you can see the arc and how he's not even close to missing.
Is it really spinny?
Yeah,
Are you like whoa, that's
Yeah,
spinny?
yeah. It kicks up on the table like crazy.
You can see it jumping
because,
there. Like.
because you're known for having crazy spins
Yeah.
and different things, right? Do you feel that that's more than anyone else you've ever played against? Are you like, whoa?
His backhand from far, yes.
Really?
Him and Felix, I would say, have the most
Really?
spin. Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Fascinating. So what's the score here?
5-3 down now.
Oof. Under a bit of pressure, Anders. But you're still locked in, focused here,
Yeah,
just
for
thinking
sure.
about 1 point at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you've played like badly in this set. It's
Exactly,
like
exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm down, but
It's
okay,
like-
I just keep going.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
If he has to play like that to win, then it's fair. That's a bad mistake, of course.
Yeah, you
I
see
guess
the reaction
little
there.
bit
Like,
stress, yeah, like because obviously missing first attacks is a no-go.
you see you like pumping yourself back up there though, like before the serve.
Oh, wow.
That's very good.
Early.
Again, that long serve, and then you're just getting ready for the long return
Yeah.
and then pressure in.
Yeah.
This is what I remember most from the game, like looking back at it, like your serve and then your first ball or two
Yeah.
balls, like really pressuring him.
Shidong was waiting forehand, half there, expecting another cross-court counter.
Good placement.
Nice, yeah.
He's still in this league.
So actually, when you did that slow spin earlier, it went to his middle and he forehand
Yeah.
countered. So this time in your head, was you thinking, I must go wide?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good backhand.
Nice.
He actually outplayed me, you know. He played straight with the forehand when
Yeah.
I didn't expect it.
Yeah, he got you
And
in a
then
wide position.
I
Yeah.
think you just
You have to just go for it, right?
go for
That was
it.
one of his backhands there.
Yeah, basically.
Thing is, he attacked first and you managed to block so well to keep you in the game, in the point, you know. Massive.
Pressure anyway. Like that. 6-all. In game 7.
Another
Good length.
heavy.
Really good length.
Yeah.
Did you deliberately try to go half long there? And then think about,
I didn't think about the length. I just made as much spin as I possibly could.
right, just I'm going to get loads of backspin.
Yeah, because I'd done it a lot in the match, and he could never play aggressive on it. He only played slow spin, and I had just stepped around, and I had good odds on that shot, I would say.
Wow, yeah. This shot's working well. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good counter then. Just like
Yeah,
a bit of pressure back with the block. Like,
nothing amazing, but yeah, a point. is
but
a
it's
point.
surprising. You say it's nothing amazing, but if you look at the depth and
Yeah.
actually where the ball landed, like an amateur player is going to block that up,
Yeah.
you know, high or off. You know,
Yeah, if it's 20 centimeters shorter,
Yeah,
he's
it's
probably
going to kill.
killing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's again, it's the right ball.
Right ball.
Yeah.
No regret in that choice.
That's the thing. Again, a lot of people are going to probably soft block that, and
Yeah.
you
Be
know,
nervous, yeah.
You kind of have to take that risk
Yeah.
against someone like him. Like,
Before you actually serve or receive, are you thinking, okay, be positive, no passive, just playing your game? Okay.
Lashes the forehand again on this lead.
Bad direction from him.
yeah, you're able to get around
Yeah.
early.
Should flip more either in the corner or more in my
pocket,
middle.
like
yeah,
middle,
pocket.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you thinking about the win here? Or
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, that's the
again.
combo
Yeah,
again.
the combo.
That's the
And
Anders
now I'm
Meal
thinking
combo.
about the win. Now I'm thinking about the win.
yeah.
And in this moment, I was so nervous.
Really?
Really, yeah.
Like so nervous.
What do you do at that moment then? To try and take your time, try and
I breathe very deeply until I feel like my head is
a bit more clear.
yeah, and then I just go.
Interesting. Yeah. Coach looks nervous as well there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
crazy nervous.
I love the
Of
celebration
course,
as well.
this moment is just pure euphoria.
Yeah.
Like this is just great.
Yeah, this is great.
I've watched this like 100 times.
It's pretty awesome.
I should have shaved because that beard is horrendous.
I mean, you never know when you're going to beat the world number one. So you need to
Exactly.
shave, but
but yeah, I mean, of course, yeah. Also, 6th set I got killed. 7th game I'm down 6-3, and then to come back
Yeah.
and win 11-7. This is special.
yeah,
This
especially against him.
yeah, exactly. This was boost my confidence a lot.
Amazing. What a great victory. And
Good to get the analysis there as well. Really interesting
cool.
to for people to get in your inside and kind of know what you're thinking as well, because people don't really get that, you know.
No.
My take from it is you had a lot of tactics going into the game. You really believed in yourself, and just went at what you can do well.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it looked like. It was very rarely there was like Lin Shidong wasn't really getting any weaknesses to you that much. It was you controlling a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, if we're playing backhand or spin or like quick, amazing rallies, in the end, it's going to be a great match, but he's going to win. This I know, so I have to try and make the match and shape it tactically to favor me so that I get my strong shots and he gets his weak spots. And in this match, I felt I managed that quite well.
That's it's interesting as well when you play like a lot of amateur players. I think they focus a lot on the opponent, which obviously you have to to some element. You know what their style is, what their strengths are, but they maybe don't focus enough on themselves.
Yeah, first you have to make sure that you're in shape and that your mental and your game is good. And when you then feel everything is all right on your own department, then you should use the rest of your energy on what your opponent is expecting or what he expects you to do. But of course, if you don't get yourself under control and get yourself in a position where you believe and you feel like, okay, today I can do this, doesn't matter how much you think about your opponent, because eventually you're going to lose anyways. So step one is to get yourself ready and then focus on the opponent. For me.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I agree with it, yeah.
Remember last year, I think you said on the podcast you practiced like 1 hour a day. Do you remember that?
I said 45 minutes.
Yeah. Is that still the same?
No, it's a little bit more now, actually. A little bit more. It's
obviously,
it's a little bit more and more.
Obviously, you had the injury and stuff, so I guess you were like trying to find a balance between how much you can play and not re-injure yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're finding yourself a bit fitter now to be able to...
Yeah. I mean, some days when I'm at home practicing stable on a week, I mean, I'm doing 2 sessions a day, of course. But yeah, but if you look at my whole life, of course, if I have 1 year where I practice a lot, it's not going to change the overall of my life that much. So if you ask me how much I practiced in the last year, I'm probably saying 2-3 hours a day. But of course, if you look across my entire career,
absolutely,
it's still like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But the last year I've done very well in the practice.
That's good. So do you think that practice though has helped you now? Like maybe,
I mean, you already said like you're a much better player this year than
especially my footwork.
You seem stronger. You seem
like more dynamic to get your strength with that forehand in. I feel like
How have you worked on these small things? Is it with a coach? Is it with yourself? Is it analyzing stuff?
I mean, of course, 80% is up to my own responsibility. But of course, my coach, I mean, he's helped me and is still helping me so much. Like many of the ideas, many of the small things that we get the idea to work on, they come from him.
Okay.
Of course, then it's my responsibility to work hard enough and work well enough and be focused when I do it to improve these small things. But many of the ideas come from him.
Can you give an example of one idea that you was like, well, that's wild, and okay, let's do it?
Sure. Like for example, that 1 year, 2 years ago when I played 2 shots in a row, I was out of balance. He's been a big part of getting my coordination better, my strength better, my technique better. And his first idea was that my swing was too big so that I didn't have time to prepare for the next ball coming. So I needed to play more short and then be ready and keep playing like not 100% power. Because when you play 100% power, if the ball comes back, you're kind of screwed. So to play like maybe 80-90% and only go for full maximum power when it's really a ball that's you kill for sure.
Love it. I think this is something that Timo Boll has mastered. So stable. Lefty like you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but he's another level at this. Like his forehand is, if you look at his power, it's nothing like special. But the differences he make in timing and his amount of spin generation.
Yeah, the touch he gets.
The touch he gets. This is absolutely crazy. So I wouldn't compare my forehand to Timo.
I mean, you have more.
I was just talking about how he's stable, though. I was just highlighting like
I'm not that
his
stable.
stability. No. I mean, I don't think anyone has been more stable than Timo.
But then it's a balance, isn't it? Because you have more like the ability to serve and really hit the strong one, which Timo you wouldn't see him do.
No.
That. Yeah. Showed in that match with Lin Shidong, like you were able to hang in for 3-4 balls, and maybe last year it would have been different. You know, not as many off balance or not as much consistency.
So I mean, I've played you. We've had some fun practice. You almost beat me with a phone. So let's not go there. And your spin. I remember you did a couple of strawberries to me, and I was literally pushing it to the absolute ceiling. And I was like, well, this is the spinniest thing I've ever come up against. So you're saying other players like Lin Shidong's backhand, Timo's forehand spin is crazy. Like, Would you say that's more spin than you're getting, or is it just like, is it the deception, or you know what I mean? Like, what is the levels of spin in table tennis? Because your spin seems to be crazy.
I mean, if you talk about the amount of spin in the shot, I mean, I don't think anyone's top spin can come close to if I make a full chop because of the angle. I'm sure other players can chop with the same amount of spin as me. Also, Gussi, you see, like he makes crazy ones.
Yeah.
But by pure shot selection, a chop or chop block is always going to have more spin in it than an actual loop. So yeah, my strawberry is much more spin than Lin Shidong's backhand.
Yeah.
But his backhand is more spin than my backhand. And who has the more spinny chop of me and Gussi? I don't know. But yeah, it's about the shot. So you can really compare it, I think.
If you were to think about your backhand and try and improve it, what's Lin Shidong doing different to you on the backhand?
When he's further from table, his backhand is better than mine. Quite a bit better.
It's better than everyone's.
Yeah, but it's really a lot better than mine. I think it's because he waits so much for the ball, and then as soon as the ball is in position, let's say that it's like here, he just fully rips it with not only the rotation and the hip, but also with here. So he just makes everything combined. So it's such a short technique, but he gets so much power into the ball. And of course, it's easier to control a shot if your technique is like this than if it's like this.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I think it's so stable from far. From close to the table, I don't think his backhand is anything like amazing. It's of course really, really good, but then there are players with better backhands.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, and that's what it is, I guess, because it's compact.
Yeah.
He can have that consistency away from the table. And I guess though, because you're left-handed, it's when he's doing that backhand, it's coming into your forehand though, so there's an advantage there, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if it's a right-hander, it might be quite tough to play.
Yeah, many times when he plays right-handers, he just starts in the backhand, he takes one step back, and then he's just ripping backhands all the time.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then there's no real count to play. But of course, as a left-hander, it's quite different.
No, fascinating. Cool. As a pro, you know, you're beating Lin Shidong 1 minute, next minute, then you just chill out.
Yeah.
You know, play some games.
But that's maybe important, right? Especially
Yeah, for sure.
during the event, like switch off, do you think?
Exactly.
So you're not always just going back into the training hall and practicing, you know,
No,
you go
never.
and relax.
Normally, never.
How much time do you spend in the training hall at an event? Because I see some players are in there for like 5 hours a day.
Yeah, no, this I don't.
Like Harimoto,
Yeah,
he's always in
I
there.
was about to say Harimoto's probably the
it's
one.
crazy.
How does he maintain his body? Like the mountain, he's just, and you can hear him a mile away.
I just don't understand. Every tournament I play, anytime I'm in the practice hall,
He's just
Hayata and Harimoto. is on
Hayata
fire.
as well. She's
They're
number
always
one.
there. They're always there.
Always. And they're like hitting at 100% energy as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it.
What's funny is I've never seen Hina Hayata not practice with a smile on her face though.
No.
She's in there for 6 hours. She's always smiling. She's like, I'm like, how's she doing it?
She must love table tennis.
She really
like
has to.
no one else.
She has to, yeah.
Do you
She's
love-
unbelievable.
Yeah. Do you love table tennis?
For sure. Not as much as Hina Hayata, but for sure I love it a lot.
What do you love about it?
I like to compete.
Yeah,
of course
competitive.
you can have this in many areas, but of course, I've played for my entire life, and it's my job, and it's something that I have put energy, sweat, blood, and tears into. So it just means a lot. So I think also that's why I love it a lot, because of the emotions I've connected, and the life I've had has led to this path.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, Anders, amazing. Thank you so much. And like we said earlier, first time to have a guest back on the podcast. So that was pretty great. And good luck for the rest of the event.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers, Anders. Guys, as always, check out worldtabletennis.com for all the latest results here at China Smash. And you can follow Anders as well on his YouTube channel in the links in the description. Lots
New
of good
videos
stuff there.
New videos soon. I promise.
Dropping soon.
I promise.
You're the man. Take it easy. Thanks, Anders.
Thanks, Anders.